And now, ladders and chairs.
We welcome live at the Target Center in Minneapolis, the WWE Universe. Oh, be sour! Clap for your world famous. It's a new day, yes it is. And we kick things off tonight with a ladders match for the Smack. In order to win the championship here tonight.
Following is a ladder match for the SmackDown Tag. No pinfalls and no submissions. The only way to win is to climb Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston.
You know, for the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Big E, they've only resume when it comes to ladder matches.
On the other side of the coin, you've got the Revival. Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder.
Tonight, Corey, the Revival may have to do some flips in order to win the tag.
To change plans to make it to the top of the ladder to become SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Por eso los campeonatos en parejas femeninos de la empresa son disputados en lucha con pesos escalados.
Kenny, Carsten Chamber, and Tim Haber.
Hier herrscht heute eine vorweihnachtliche.
And remember, this tag team championship match, there will be no. You must climb the ladder to retrieve the championship in order to win the title.
To have the time to ascend the ladder and grab the championship.
They already in their career deserve Hall of Fame rings, and here we go.
The gate, Dawson and Wilder with the upper hand at the moment. Ooh!
Earlier this year, a Clash of Champions to win the tag team titles. The New Day career.
Ooh! Great tag team offense from Kofi and Big E. Here was the third member of New Day.
Xavier out with an Achilles 478 days. One of the Reigns here tonight for a fourth time.
Wilder burying it.
Incapacitate your opponents to the point where you can set up a ladder. Expected this matchup to start, Corey.
Absolutely. Nothing fancy out of the deviate from their standard plans of isolate and dominate.
Elimination matchup a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown to earn this opportunity and sends Wilder face first off the ladder. Kofi Kingston ladder matches, money in the bank ladder matches as well.
There is no substitute for experience when it comes to something as unusual.
And Big E now with steps hip first and
possess. Take great pride, great pleasure in hurting opponent. Give on that side.
The Revival, one of the most physical titles hanging above the ring.
This is smart. Dawson and Wilder.
Over the years, the TLC event has been called the WWE.
No! Great athleticism by Kofi.
And Kofi trying to rally, and man, was he ever intercepted.
Matchup. They want to be the ones that dethrone the New Day.
Rumble in WrestleMania season to kick off 2020. Kingston, my God! Sacrificed his own body to take another look.
Watch the height and the impact. Kofi Kingston, as you said.
Sometimes that's what it takes in these type of matchups. And aim the tag team titles here tonight.
This is what the TLC event is like for our very eyes.
And many superstars do not look forward to this date on their.
A tug of war between Dash Wilder and Big E. Now both members of the Revival. Arguably one of the strongest men in all of WWE.
And Wilder trying to drag the ladder. Wilder bounced off Mean Streak, Corey, to be able to participate in these types of matches.
No doubt about it.
Wilder in trouble on the ladder. Impact to the ribs of Big E.
Big E hesitated just a moment too long.
Take control of this matchup. Here comes Kofi Kingston, ladder again, and the Revival now have taken complete control.
In time, ribs and chest first into the unforgiving ladder.
Tag team champions, and now may have their opportunity to set up the ladder.
Scenario for the Revival. You have one man that can climb the ladder while the other stands.
It looks like Dawson may climb as well. Scott Dawson still favoring the right leg. Big for the titles, and Big E not allowing him.
Titles for the New Day. It's a long way up for a 300-pounder.
And did you see how Big E's knee wrapped around the leg as he came down to the mat? God, Big E, who got caught up in the ladder and took a nasty fall.
E's left knee getting caught in the ladder as it came down.
And the Revival.
A cheap shot, a low blow, and it's perfectly legal.
And just torturing Big E.
I don't care how strong Big E is, he is not.
It has worked perfectly as we take another look as what Corey called the great Dawson, and this has been an unbelievable strategy by the challenge, destroying the New Day.
Kofi trying to crawl his way back into this fight, but even at his own
WrestleMania this year, he would hate to go out of 2019. Great innovation by Kingston!
Their mouth for teeth after the impact from the ladder.
Kofi Kingston,
superstars in WWE who step up to the level of Kofi night. Big E now finding his way back.
But you can rehabilitate your opponent to the point where he cannot have his own.
New Day have the momentary advantage.
Using the ladder as a weapon. And the WWE. Again, Big E and Kofi looking to set up the ladder. And
smart strategy having Kofi, the much quicker man, make the climb. Big E standing guard.
Scott Dawson trying to run interference here.
Dawson doing his
trying to get involved as well. And now the double team by the Revival. Kofi Kingston, incredible. And he's not done there. Trouble in paradise to Wilder. Incredible.
Minneapolis is live right.
Tag Team Championship. How does Kofi pop? Dawson back to his feet. The ladder. Oh, and a shower machine.
The ladder as we look at this breathtaking balance from Kofi Kingston. And then we've seen it so many times.
Trouble. The ladder set up, and Dawson and Wilder looking to win the tag team title.
Ring by themselves.
But remember, Dawson's got that bad leg. And Wilder taking off the ladder as well, and Big E sends Wilder outside to the apron.
The floor. Take another look at this impact.
Bang, right to the... It is amazing what Big E and Kofi Kingston have put themselves through tonight. Big E again, using a ladder as a javelin. What on earth does he have in mind?
Only Big E knows.
Guess that ladder wasn't good enough.
Sometimes he...
New Day, one of the most innovative tag teams
in the brain of Big E right now.
Face first.
I don't know what Big E's planning.
A trio of ladders being set up by Big E.
Center of the ring. I don't know if Big E, like an erector set. Sharp body shots and one to the head.
You here?
Tag team championships, but in doing so, could do a great deal of...
Face first on the ladder. Big E is climbing up now. God.
Big E's certainly not comfortable on the top rope.
And now Scott Dawson turns it over Big E. Oh my God, suplex through the ladder.
Big E's body or Scott Dawson, or he might have completely missed the ladder.
Wilder with a splash, driving Big E, this time through. This is just an example of what the Revival is.
Like just E's left shoulder, which could have been catastrophic potentially. And the ladder. Big splash from the top.
Tag team titles. Big E is out after going through the ladder.
Tomahawk chops to the crown of Scott Dawson's head.
Kingston, though, on the wrong ladder. The tag team titles are a long way away.
No quitting Kofi Kingston, whose face is just bounced.
I thought he's defenseless. Kofi Kingston's defenseless. Meanwhile, and now Big E with Wilder. A look of disbelief was on a Big E a big ending at the hands of Big E.
But Dawson
almost there. Dawson's got his hands on the titles. The Revival going to win the tag teamer, using the titles to his advantage. Dawson with face ladder.
The titles are swinging wildly. Kofi Kingston.
Body screwed everywhere. Kofi Kingston trying to grab the gold.
Here are your winners and still New Day.
Hello.
From the reigning champions, Kofi and Big E, just for the rights to be called SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
The New Day, but the challengers, the Revival. With tag team gold.
Watch the athleticism of Kofi Kingston. Kofi able to fight Dawson down, careening through the ladder. Kofi grabs the carabiner, unlocks it. And the New Day remain triumphant Kofi Kingston. It's been a hell of a 2019 tonight.
Tag Team Championships. And now please welcome my guest, King Corbin. Tables, ladders, and chairs match. Now, after you embarrass Roman, by Big Dog, are you concerned of the repercussions of facing him in such a dangerous...
Nerds on Twitter, and there's no place in my kingdom for people. This is where I want him. I've beaten him mentally. Now tonight, chairs. And I'm gonna show the Big Dog who his master really.
Demolition Derby has come to the Twin Cities tables.
A very impressive victory, a very, very incredible match. And, congrats.
Tonight on the kickoff show here for tables, ladders, and chairs. It absolutely was. You talk about a rematch. It was high stakes for both these.
Thing as a WWE superstar. And after this victory, Humberto Carrillo has...
Let's not forget this past week on Monday Night Raw. But here tonight...
Without a doubt. Look at this.
Boom!
Man, I've never seen a move like that. That was...
Through the skies and hit this
The
perfect
distance.
moonsault to put...
Nice. Let's look at it twice.
It certainly was. Look at the height. What happened afterwards with Ascension? The cracks being shown between...
Tested combination. I think they might get through this.
I don't know.
Seth and Lana later on tonight in a tables match here at TLC. Well, the contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, well, this matchup being presented by WWE Supercards. See 1,000 cards collected. It's easy to say, King, no longer.
I've been waiting for this one.
Buddy Murphy is ready for your team of friends and compete together to earn powerful rewards available now for free. And Joe, a lot of intrigue surrounding
of WWE. We talk about the men that are going to take this into the next era.
Big mistake. Maybe my favorite. Oh.
At 215 pounds, Aleister! And there you see Aleister Black making his way. And again, this match presented by WWE. 720,000 cards collected of Aleister Black.
This matchup right here. As a matter of fact, in my humble opinion, this could...
On iOS and Android.
Well, you're right about that. Are undefeated.
Whoa!
Since being drafted to Monday Night.
Here inside the Target Center, Murphy and Black. Black looking for Black man.
Immediately, and rightly so.
Buddy Murphy a little too smart for that.
Well, this matchup, Joe, I'll ask you, does Black have the striking advantage in your...
Be really, really quick, and he can match you skill set for skill set. So it remains...
Here in the first few seconds of this match, these guys look so easy.
The challenge of Buddy Murphy. We'll take it back.
Oh, he tried.
There's those mind games you were talking about, Joe, and a nice arm drag. With these superstars, King, to your point, have picked up impressive victories. Aleister Black.
It's going to be a major setback to somebody here tonight.
Huge momentum building victory. What a knee to the jaw. Joe. And you see for a moment, Aleister Black
has a tremendous kickboxing pedigree. The issue is Buddy Murphy had...
For a kick, countered, but another elbow to the side of the face of Aleister Black. Pinpoint precision.
Ball bats at you.
I'd be calling timeout right now.
Well, there's no timeout. And now,
but Aleister Black has members of his family tattooed on his body. His mom on his back.
Up and over goes Murphy. Nice leg trip.
I mean, this guy can change levels with his strikes. I mean, he can hit you from anywhere.
Black.
Whoa,
Murphy
wait,
sidestepped. Murphy now face first.
And that right there is the athleticism that makes up the skill difference.
Able to slow the pace of this.
Take Aleister Black into deep water. Keep pushing on him.
And Murphy that caught Aleister Black right under the jaw and then final steps.
It looks like Buddy Murphy has things going his way.
A target on the face of Aleister Black, on his jaw, and Murphy.
Yeah, I still don't think that's a very good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoa, Aleister Black
able
to turn things around, but right back into the jaw, and now Murphy having his way. Buddy Murphy.
Absolutely. And Vic, I want you to pay attention right now. Look at Aleister Black's jaw.
It looks like Buddy Murphy has had the answer to everything.
Been telling you for weeks. Buddy Murphy knows what he's doing out there. He called out
again,
right on his jaw.
Jaw first goes Aleister Black. Pick apart Aleister in this matchup.
upon very, very close inspection, I can't certify.
Of Aleister Black
King.
is broken.
King, look at Buddy Murphy.
Oh no, Aleister Black's nose is broken. I think Buddy Murphy thought Aleister Black was.
Whoa! Oh, Aleister Black is stepping back up. Trying to squeeze on the jaw of Aleister Black, but Black right now is going.
It's another face catch.
And Murphy caught the foot of Aleister Black right here in front of us.
Absolutely, but can
look.
Aleister mess? Do you think that he can get up and he can capitalize on this one key moment?
Well, you
Talk about Aleister's jaw, but he can barely breathe because
and look at Aleister Black getting his left hand up to block any shots to the jaw.
he has an answer to everything
Whoa.
so far.
Absolutely, he's countered
Look at him.
everything that's been.
The Shining Wizard connects.
Yeah, holding that jaw. Aleister Black.
The pain. Murphy up and over.
Yeah.
Kick connects. Aleister Black moonsault. Cover to put Buddy Murphy away at TLC.
He's in trouble right now. Aleister Black needs to, if he
term,
look at
if
his nose.
he can. And he's not looking too strong out there.
We've seen this in the past. Murphy rocked all the way to the outside.
I've always believed this. There's
What is on the mind of Aleister Black? A match at TLC.
I believe we call this looking for vengeance.
Wow. And Murphy, spine first into the pool. Moonsault connects. Black got all of it. And Aleister Black quickly now. Sending Murphy up. Jumping knee connects. Murphy maybe.
Because that was, you could not hit that knee any cleaner.
and now the frustration.
Give credit to Buddy Murphy at this point.
I mean, if you doubt.
Look at this.
Aleister Black.
Tough.
Who is in? Black, nice counter by Buddy Murphy. Murphy gets countered right.
Powerful, powerful legs.
I don't see how Aleister Black can't breathe. Oh.
Somehow blocking out the pain is Aleister Black.
Man, that may have knocked Buddy Murphy unconscious.
Devastating.
To fight his way free.
Oh, no.
Murphy looking for that power bomb.
Grill.
Again to the jaw. Again to the possible broken nose.
This thing.
Power bomb. That's got to be it. Buddy Murphy.
How do these guys do this? Do you have what it takes?
Game of dominance on
Look at
Monday Night Raw.
These kicks, how did that not
Ring. Black somehow kicks out at 2.5.
And this story.
Oh my gosh. I'm sure that Buddy Murphy.
All he needs to do is believe himself. Do what he's doing right now.
Oh no, maybe Murphy looking for count blow.
wait,
Black able to counter the knee. Black able to counter the knee. Follow up jumping knee. Rock Black to one leg and another knee. Black's away at TLC.
He got him.
And another kick out.
Buddy Murphy asking the referee, are you?
What a barrage of offense.
And I
by
have to
Buddy.
and just keep the pressure on.
King, 2 knees, super kick, brainbuster.
All he can do right now is try to avoid getting beat. Look at his nose. Man, something's got to give now. Something's got to give.
Lighten up Buddy Murphy. Ducks 1, Murphy blocks 2. Goes to the body. Look at over.
Got it.
Close on Buddy Murphy.
Jack the jaw of Aleister Black.
Guys, sudden was Aleister Black with that black mask.
Beyond.
That was every bit the war that we all thought it was going to be.
I believe they were met.
Guys, Buddy Murphy was absolutely a Buddy Murphy. I mean, a Buddy Murphy. I mean, and then look at this flurry of offense.
Yeah, Buddy Murphy.
And listen, this is a huge victory for Aleister Black, but we can't.
We knew it was going to be a war, and it was. And then
See Murphy, but you look into the soul, you look into the eyes. A fight with him.
no thanks.
Knocking on his opponent's door. And now please welcome my guest. Russo, now to propose to your now ex-wife, Lana.
My reaction. When my ex-wife remarries, I don't have to pay alimony. So there you have it. After months and months of being harassed by Lana and her rule is to drive your opponent to a table. So whatever dinner reservation for the rest of the night is pick out splinters. Single, but I'm not alone because every day is...
We're at TLC.
Time of year this is.
It's
so exciting.
It certainly is exciting, but the WWE Universe, well, let's go back to this week on Monday Night Raw and show you exactly why.
Felt they were inside the. And watch this.
Would give a rude welcoming to Kevin Owens.
That limousine, but it wasn't the AOP. They were waiting on the outside.
To who exactly was the man sitting in the van.
Rollins.
I'm sorry.
And King, WWE Universe left. Leivar, the Viking Raider! There is no doubt that you are looking at, there's no question really about who's the most by KFC, and sitting ringside courtesy of KFC, 4 lucky fans who are eating with KFC's original recipe chicken made with 11 herbs and spices.
This is right. Hey, throw one of those drumsticks over here.
And dared any team.
We dominated then and tonight. So now.
We saw the open challenge on Monday. It was answered by the Street Profits. Who's it?
Never announced that they're about to plunder and beat people up.
Well, this is fun.
The crowd here in the Target Center behind the Viking Raiders, but who accepts?
Is this our answer?
Certainly looks that.
The Viking Raiders are issuing an open challenge. So lame-ski. Yeah.
Ski makes it worse.
That's beat the Viking Raiders. Best tag team in the world, and we got a trophy to prove it. Look at this beautiful.
They do have a trophy.
But this isn't just about avenging your only loss. And a team in the world. See ya, baby.
Good brothers, but they're 2 bad dudes.
Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows getting
circumstances. I'd say it's the OC playing their trademark mind games with these.
Here at TLC. The OC looking for after winning the longest tag team gauntlet match in WWE history at Crown.
Got some KFC at ringside. This is great.
You're really excited about that KFC, aren't you? Headlocking. You know, you think about the OC. This is an open challenge, so.
Around they're walking in onto is that the Viking Raiders don't have that luxury.
OC, WWE Digital. And Anderson taken down, turns right back around, gets.
Keep your footing when you're in there with Eric. Look at this guy.
Incredible power.
Our 4 lucky fans getting the ultimate fan experience, courtesy of KF. And there, as you mentioned, just rated in their own words, Joe, the tag team division on Monday Night Raw. I mean, it's
they have conquered.
Yeah, but guys, come on. Speaking of conquering, in the world. And I think that
Leivar showcasing his strength, tag made, in comes Eric. And look at
the best in the world, but
Eric
they're getting taken to
into the cover to retain the titles.
Hadn't already eaten some of that fried chicken.
We see some of the chicken, mashed potatoes. Outside, right at the feet of Luke Gallows. And Gallows now.
Luke Gallows is throwing around ham bones on this side of the ring.
Talk about Eric.
After that kick, he may not be able to eat fried chicken.
Regain the gold pinfall submission inside the ring. Anderson with the cover.
Best tag team in the world, but the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Noted it's time, Joe, to get back to OC business.
Oh, and I think
momentum, and just got dropped with a spine buster. Down was Eric after that brutalizing spine buster. And now going right back to the body. There's those ham bones you were talking about. Get dropped after an uppercut. And Gallows picking up steam, dropping the elbow.
You know, and Luke Gallows is 100.
Look at the elbows into the headlock, and you were talking about
simple. It's grab, smash, and mangle, and that's exactly what Luke Gallows.
And all that pressure on the top of your head. Whew, that makes a big difference.
Well, speaking of here at TLC, Raw Tag Team.
I think Ivar just realized.
Eric again gets dropped. Tag is made. In comes Anderson. Quickly.
Wow. No better redneck kung fu, let me tell you.
Well, redneck kung fu. Well, Eric had enough of that. Did not want to hear it from Anderson. Whoa, reaching out.
No, a little further.